Here we are, respected friends. Another day for our small little effort for sadhana, Vedic chanting, common sense thought, mantrocharana, prarthana sankalpas, Upanishad mantra ucharanam, Upanishad adhenam with Bhashyam, Mandukya, Shwethshwathara Upanishad, fifth chapter, 12th mantra. Up to that, what is Jiva explained? And it is a bondage, how the Jiva can get liberated. And the only way, there is no other second, third ways, only one way. That's what is discussed in the last two mantras of this chapter, which will be elaborated in the next chapter. So that this topic becomes very crucial if at all somebody considers oneself to be a true serious seeker. Let us do all that. Begin with Vedic chanting. We are doing the Veda Pushpa Manjari. In that, we have to do the Bhagya Suktam and Mantra Pushpam today. Let us start. Om Atha Veda Parayanam Bhagya Suktam. Om Prataragnim Pratarindragam Havamahe प्रातर्मित्रावरुणा प्रातरश्विना प्रातर्भगं पूषणं ब्रह्मणस्पतिं प्रातः सोममुतरुद्रगं हुवेम प्रातर्जितं भगमुग्रगं हुवेम वयं पुत्रमदितेर्यो विधर्ता आद्रश्चिद्यं मन्यमानस्तुरश्चिद् राजा चिद्यं भगं भक्षेत्याह भगप्रणेत ओम नमो नारायणाय ओम नमो नारायणाय श्री कृष्ण शरणम हाँ भग प्रणेतर्भग सत्यराधो भगे मां धियमुदवदन्नः भग प्रणो जनय गोभिरश्वैर्भग प्रनृभिर्ब्रुवन्तस्याम उतेदानीं भगवन्तस्यामोत प्रभित्व उत मध्ये अह्नाम् उतोदितामघवन् सूर्यस्य वयं देवानागं सुमतौ स्याम भग एव भगवागम् अस्तु देवास्तेन वयं भगवन्तस्याम तन्त्वा भग सर्व इज्जो हवीमि स नो भगपुर एता भवेह समध्वरायोषसो नमन्त दधिक्रावेव शुचये वदाय अर्वाचीनं वसुविदं भगन्नो रथमिवाश्वावाजिन आवहन्तु अश्वावतीर्गोमतीर्न उषासो वीरवते सदमुच्छन्तु भद्राः घृतं दुहाना विश्वत प्रवीणा यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः यो मा अग्ने भागिनगं सन्तमथा भागं चिकीर्षति अभागमग्ने तं कुरु मामग्ने भागिनं कुरु ओम शांति 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 ओम अथ मंत्र पुष्पम ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ योपां पुष्पं वेद पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपां पुष्पं पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति अग्निर्वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति योऽग्नेरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वा अग्नेरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति वायुर्वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो वायोरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै वायोरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति असौ वै तपन्नपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो मुष्यतपत आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वा अमुष्यतपत आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यश्चन्द्रमस आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै चन्द्रमस आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति नक्षत्राणि वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो नक्षत्राणामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै नक्षत्राणामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति पर्जन्यो वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यः पर्जन्यस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै पर्जन्यस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति संवत्सरो वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यः संवत्सरस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै संवत्सरस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योऽप्सुनावं प्रतिष्ठितां वेद प्रत्येव तिष्ठति ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसह्य साहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे स मे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ शान्तिः 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 Finish the Shanti mantras, then tomorrow we'll do the second one. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Shanti Mantraha Om Sahana Vavadu Sahanau Hunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Yaschandasam Vrishabho Vishwarobaha छन्दोभ्योऽध्यमृतात् सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा करुणाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ वाङ् मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम् आविराविर्म एधि वेदस्य माणिस्त श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासीरनेनादीते नाहोरात्रान् सन्दधाम्यृतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवत् त्ववतु मामवतु वक्तारमवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ओमाप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः Shantehi. In Veda Mantra Manjari 1, these were the mantras we have chanted. Tomorrow we will be seeing the Veda Mantra Manjari 2. In that we will see the Mangalacharana shlokas, and then we have uh, in the Veda Mantra Manjari 2 Narayana Suktam, Vishnu Suktam, then Shri Suktam, all these Bhu Suktam, Neela Suktam, then Devi Suktam, Medha Suktam, Navagraha Suktam, all these beautiful things are there, Dasha Shantis, etc. Friends, then we have also Narayana Upanishad, Ghosha Shanti, Shanti Mantraha. Then in the Veda Mantra Manjari 3, also we have some other things. After that is done, let us see one pending work of our Upanishads are there. Chandogya Brihadaranyaka, Chaturmasa is coming to conclusion in few days. We have not yet done the Prabhu Icha as it happens. It's little difficult because mantra ucharana, chanting, a bhashya we have to chant. It has to be in a different class only. So maybe after Devi Stotras are over, I may take it up, and you have to put an extra effort of logging to the class whenever it happens, or offline if you are interested. Or once these are over, the thought is we will do the Upanishad mantra only Parayanam, Ishavasya onwards, so that a practice happens. After all, first of all, overall, avoid all. Our goal is the Upanishad only. Therefore, any number of times, Upanishad Adhyayana or Parayana is good only. Now, friends, coming to our second aspect of the day, the common sense thought for the day is Narayana. Yes, basics only. First of all, as a students of any outer sciences also, more so spiritual students. The basic four pillars are what? Of the Vedanta. First is the Shravanam aspect, isn't it? Good that Shravana, Shraddha we got, we are doing Shravanam. But is that Shravanam sufficient? Has it changed anything of our life? It has not changed at all. Then what is the meaning? What is the next thing to be achieved after the Shravanam is full, pakka, doubtless understanding about whatever we are doing the Shravana. That means all aspects of our Adhyatmika Lakshya Jivana Sadhana. How much we listen? No. How much we have understood? Yes, that is important. Like about Vairagya, I listened. How many times I heard? Maybe 10, 20 times. But how does it matter how many times we listen? Did I understand what exactly is the Vairagya? We are listening, but we are not understanding. Therefore, the gap between listening and understanding has to be filled. That understanding has to come. We have to feel for it. I have to understand. Wala feeling has to come. Then Brahma Swarupa, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, we heard. But has it been understood by us? Isn't it? Listening, say we are getting either satisfied or for whatever reasons, we are thinking that it is enough. We are feeling so. That is our incompleteness in our understanding. So the listened things, heard things have to become our understandings. Viveka, heard but understood. Upadhi, heard but understood. Actually, basically, bondage. How many times we discuss what is bandhana? It's not a stula bandhana with any of the ropes or chains. It is sukshma. But have we understood it? The understanding of every aspect of Vedanta, every aspect of scriptures. That's what our struggle has to be, continuously constant. Second point is the understanding of aspect of it, how much we understood. Everything like Guru. Have we understood? Is a Guru outside or inside? Is that physical body the Guru? Anna? Are they the variety of abilities, qualities of the Guru or the Guru? Or that Gurutva in that person is in me? Isn't it? That clarity we have to have. He is my Guru is not the physical body we are telling others, showing others. He is my Guru is in my heart. That he is my Guru. He may not be Guru to others because others are not accepting him. They have their own other Guru. And so when I say he is my Guru, it's not that he is the Guru outside appointed or disappointed. Yeah, it is my Guru is my inner feeling. And like anything, he is my son. He is my son is not outside the sthula sharira. The understanding in me that he is my son. Isn't it? He is my husband or she is my wife. Kaha ho rahe sare? And I am the employee in this particular company or a government office. Is it outside on in the chair or it is in me? That understanding. I am Indian. I am Hindu. Where is it? I am Indian is not in a geographical India I am staying. I am Indian is in me. I belong to this glorious Mata, Bharata Mata. Isn't it? So the second aspect, please let us value the aspect of understanding. Now, the third aspect is more crucial that whatever is understood, have we molded ourselves according to that new understanding? More tough it is, more necessary it is, without which phala will not be there. है ना? If I understood Viveka, I have to practice also. If I have understood Vairagya, I have to practice also. If I have understood thoroughly Vaidya Japa and all, I must practice also. See that how much of the gaps are there in our all these crucial aspects of Adhyatmikata. And then all these three listening, hearing, understanding, and practice are of no use unless the fourth thing we achieve. And that achievement is anubhuti, experience. For example, the first two steps of Viveka Vairagya. About them if it is heard, about them if the clear understanding has come in us. And if you have thoroughly practiced it, the result of it is what? No more the world, even a little also bothering me inside. Because a Vairagi has no value for the world except the Swadharma and all. When there is no value, how can it bother? It's like you are traveling in a road. How many things happen in the world? Do they bother me? No, because I don't value. Why? I have Vairagya for them. No raga, no dvesha, but still try. So the one who has developed Viveka Vairagya and practiced it, his anubhuti will be this. In the same way, every sadhana is an anubhuti. Ultimate anubhuti is Aham Brahmasmi. Before that, the Shama is an anubhuti. Dhamma is an anubhuti. Achieved through the practice called sadhana. Started by the clear understanding. And it is after listening from our gurus. Anubhuti is important. For Anubhuti, that practical doing is important. For the doing of it, understanding is important. Understanding starts when we listen from our gurus and start thinking about it. These four things Shravana, Tadanantaram, Purna Avagahana, Tadanantaram, Abhyasaha, Tadanantaram, Anubhava. Only the Anubhuti final we have to stop it or get satisfied it. And for that, Abhyasa, no complaints, no worries. At the place of Abhyasa as to how much I have to do or how long I have to do. ये questions नहीं होना है. Like how long I have to travel, how much I have to travel till you reach destination. How much I have to eat, how long I have to eat. Till the stomach is full, we are satisfied, hunger is removed. And how much I have to sleep, how long I have to sleep, till my tiredness, exhaustion is gone, and the entire physical, mental bodies are recouped, rejuvenated. उतना मुझे सोना है, isn't it? Here also, how much I have to do, how long I have to do, will never be a question or a fear or any type of feeling. The thought also will not come if we know that the thing is to be done for experiencing. Therefore, the thing is to be done till the experience comes. Anubhuti paryantam sadhana karyam. But the sadhana will never give to anubhuti unless it is backed by the clear, complete understanding. Brackets में conviction. There we have to be, clear. That is our next goal. Why अनुभूति is not coming? क्योंकि बैठे नहीं साधना के लिए. वही नहीं कर रहे क्योंकि कहाँ अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, कहाँ कन्विक्शन है. फिर दिन भर हम क्या कर रहे हैं? सुन रहे हैं बस. सुनने से सब कुछ नहीं होता क्या? नहीं होता. कैसे? एग्जाम्पल यू एंड आई आर द बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल इन द होल वर्ल्ड टू प्रूव दैट सुनने से कुछ नहीं होता. बिकॉज वी गोइंग ऑन लिसनिंग. Nobody might have heard than us in last 5 years. Every day you have come. Those who attend morning evening class, they can be more clearly said, so much we have heard. क्या हुआ? कुछ नहीं हुआ. बिकॉज सुनने से नहीं होता, समझने से होता है. समझने से नहीं होता है, करने से होता है. करने से नहीं होता है, करते ही रहने से होने तक तब होता है. No compromise in four these things, in all these things. I am listening, now let me understand. Everywhere, no, when the parents tell the children, beta utho padho, it's not that sun liya or so gaya. He should think and understand, he should practically get up really and do the study, and the result is that day, that particular formula or chapter of the topic he understood or studied. योगासन करो सुन लिया और बस नो सुनो तो अंडरस्टैंड करो with that the body will be flexible healthy systems will function well understanding then how to do them understand then really start getting our doing and in one day doing nothing happens we have to do at least 4 5 months minimum any exercise for the body to get accustomed and respond है कि नहीं हर एक चीज स्विमिंग भी एक दिन में नहीं होता ड्राइविंग भी एक दिन में एक्सपर्टाइज आ जाता है क्या द इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज स्पीकिंग एक दिन में आता है क्या संस्कृत स्पीकिंग और चैंटिंग्स which is the work which will happen in 1 day 2 days cooking no any work you do it needs its own amount of time of practice to get the benefit out of it है ना how now the first thing if somebody is not even ready to listen only हमें उसका कहना क्या ही इज नॉट इन दिस कैटेगरी ऑफ डिस्कशन और इन दिस लिस्ट ऑफ पीपल हु आर फॉर डिस्कशन सुन ही नहीं रहा है देन इज टोटली इन डिफरेंट टॉपिक डिफरेंट ग्रुप यू नो ही कांट बी इन दिस ग्रुप इट इज द डिस्कशन टुडे इज फॉर दोज हु ऑलरेडी अचीव्ड द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट इज ऑफ लिसनिंग पहले सुनो है ना फिर समझो फिर करो करते जाओ एंड देन अनुभव इज इंपॉर्टेंट अनुभूति इज इंपॉर्टेंट everything like I want peace of mind. Anubhuti. It has to be worked out through proper understanding, having heard from someone what's peace of mind, why it's so important, how to get. Everything in life is अनुभव से ही होना है ना रुको मत अनुभव आने तक अनुभव पाने के लिए ऑल आर अनुभव पारमार्थिक अनुभव इज अल्टीमेट अनुभव बिफोर दैट all stages of evolution are experiences. Like I am Viveki. It's an anubhuti. I have understood what is Nitya, what is Anitya. I am feeling that. I know that. Nobody can now disrupt my understanding that Brahman alone is Satya, everything else is Mithya. I understood it. That is my anubhuti. It's an experience, understanding wali anubhuti. Isn't it? Second way, the Vairagya also. I know when it is mithya, how can I seek it? That is anubhuti inside. It's a very clear experience that I have no interest in the world. That is the meaning of drushta anushravika vishaya vitrushnasu vashikara sanya vairagya. Or tad vairagyam jihasa ya darshana shravanadvi dehadi brahma paryante anitya bhogavas. See, this is what the four things today. Let us rethink about them, reassess, and replan and restart. Nothing wrong. Spirituality is always introspection, assessing where do we start, and if it is not satisfactory, both the doings and experiencings, we restart. ये चलता ही रहता है चलता रहता है in every attempt there is a possibility of betterness is a possibility unless we do it won't वो भी conscious effort है ना like I am giving this satsang unless I consciously think about what exactly I am doing and try to improve upon the improvement automatically will not happen मुझे consciously change करना है oh the language aspect the subject what has to be improved upon added मैं करूंगा तभी होगा नहीं तो अपने आप नहीं होता for you also listening improvement in the listening won't happen accidentally there has to be thinking what is the better way of listening than this or making use of this 1 hour class और सोचने से होता है वो अपने आप नहीं होता सोचकर करने से okay this is one aspect which has to be seriously taken by every one of us the four things second set of four things also 1 minute we'll discuss though it is a very big and lengthy subject connected to the first one है ना Connect to the first, absolutely. What is that is? Again, the four aspects. First, basically, in the core of our heart, we are ignorant. Not the hum brahmasmi ko nahi pata, no, no. We are not clear, ignorant about everything in our life. Base, basically means the base, pillar के रूप में. We are ignorant. We don't know the thing very clearly. Basically, we think that we know, but we don't know. We don't know that much, as much it is required to be known. Like, I think and I say and I know I am Indian. But what do you mean by I am Bharatiya? The deep sense of identity with the Desha, to have it, the clear understanding मेरे पास नहीं है. I am ignorant. Isn't it? I am in this nation, यहाँ का हवा पानी खाना खा रहा हूँ मैं. This is the nation which is supporting me, giving me place to stay, identity, etc. वो सारा अंडरस्टैंडिंग कभी जिंदगी भर सोचा ही नहीं हम. दिस कंट्री इज गिविंग मी द आइडेंटिटी, नेशनैलिटी. कितने बार सोचा अपने जिंदगी में मैंने अभी तक. दिस यू विल नो व्हेन यू गो टू अदर कंट्री. व्हेन यू आस्क they ask you which country you belong to. If you say that I don't belong to any country, then अंदर कर देते हैं. Because you are supposed to belong. Then only you are permitted. The passport visas कर तो ही है ना. It proves you belong to this nation. You have particular background, credentials, or permeability to enter into our country. Permissibility. तभी जाकर वो लोग करेंगे ना. Any one thing, if it is not clearly mentioned as Indian, visa rejected. तब पता चलता है कि what I mean by. So basically, na, we have the base ignorance. Secondly, therefore, basic disinterest we have. Spiritually, बेस में डिसइंटरेस्ट है हमारा, नॉट इंटरेस्ट. बेस नीचे disinterestedness, the deep interest, the deep shraddha, the deep faith, the deep liking that I must grow spiritually. कितने बार हुआ? How casual we are regarding the adhyatmikata. Will it help? Basically हम not interested. We are talking as spiritual seekers. You can generalize it also. And the value of that thing and interest in that is not there. Like नौकरी करने वाला भी बस मजबूरी है, तनख्वाह मिलना है, नहीं तो हम मरेंगे. Therefore, with that idea, he does naukari, but basically in the heart, no, he has no interest in that. The person who has got interest, his drushti is not on service promotions. He will love that work and does it well. बेसिकली हमको ना ये जो कहते हैं ना सच खड़ा होता है वाले बात हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. यही कड़वा सच है. वी आर डिसइंटरेस्टेड बेसिकली इन द हार्ट. इट्स अ diagnosis going on. Only diagnosis. We have to treat it there. The basic ignorance has to be replaced by the basic clear understanding. Pakka. So to the second aspect of the disinterest has to be replaced by the interest, the liking, the shraddha, the want, etc. etc. Then only the third aspect. What is that? Basically, we are lazy. ये सुनने मजा नहीं आता, लेकिन ये fact. And we can, with all shyness, can bend our head. शर्म के हमारे हम सर झुका सकते हैं, क्योंकि बेसिकली वी आर लेजी इन द स्पिरिचुअल एस्पेक्ट. बेसिकली अदरवाइज किताब खरीदा क्या आपने? डू यू हैव योर उपनिषद बुक इन योर हैंड? डू यू हैव योर नोटबुक? डू यू हैव योर पेन? Are you properly pen and pencil noting and underlining all the things? That shows that we are lazy. That's because interest नहीं है. ये दोनों connected है. Where you are not interested, you will be lazy. है ना? Everywhere you can see in your own house, your husband. कोई काम आप दो, he is not interested. He will postpone it. He will be lazy. Basically, we are lazy. In many aspects and every aspects, I can't say, but in spiritual aspect. कुछ कुछ चीजें में we may not be lazy. But here, basically हम lazy. विचित्र बात है. वो लगातार चलता ही रहता है ना? The opposite of it, that full of activeness, dynamism shown in terms of taking initiative, doing the things perfectly, ये सारा कहाँ है हमारे पास? वो lazy. Tomorrow I'll talk more on this topic in another set of four things. Today two sets of four things. I thought of four sets of four things. अब बीच में तो इंटरनेट गड़बड़ से 5 मिनट वेस्ट हुआ. Tomorrow if I remember I will continue. Third point is basically we are lazy. Okay. Now the fourth point, basically we are Vishayi, we are Kami, we are Bhogi, we are Samsari, we are not yet Sadhaka. ये सबसे भयंकर कड़वा सच. हार्ट इन हार्ट टटोल कर देखो, है ना? लाइक उपनिषद सेज, बेसिकली कम व्हाट में, inevitably everybody is first and foremost is selfish, and for his own selfish fulfillment only, that whoever fulfills that person's selfish aims, desires towards him, he will have love or liking. This is a basic thought the Vedanta Upanishad clearly says. Varadaranyaka we studied exhaustively. Navare patyuh kamaya patih priyo bhavati atmanasya kamaya patih priyo bhavati. Navare jayayai kamaya jaya priya bhavati atmanastu kamaya jaya priya bhavati. Navare putrasya kamaya putro priyo bhavati atmanastu kamaya putro priyo bhavati. Like that, 20 examples are given. Then the final mention, Atmanastu Gavaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati. That's the naked truth. Nobody can love other person selflessly. If somebody says, "Jhoot hai wo," you can never love others selflessly. It has to be selfish. In that selfishness, there is the impure and pure, the gross and subtler differences are there. But selfishness only finally. I am practicing spiritual sadhana. Therefore, I love. It is selfishness. You are practicing by yourself, no? Swamiji, I am selfless. I love all. I don't expect from anything, anybody. I only give. Why? Why do you do so? Because that purifies me. With that selfishness only. There's nothing which can be selfless. As that's the naked, blunt, basic truth. In the same way, हम अपने आप को टटोल कर देखें तो बेसिकली हम भोगी है, हम कामी है, हम विषयी है. इसलिए हमको ये वेदांत हेवी लगता है, इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता है, रेगुलरिटी इज नॉट देयर, सिंसियरिटी इज नॉट देयर. 1,000 reasons we look for to escape, and after escaping to justify it, we prove all our ignorance by thinking that we are using our knowledge. Guru knows it. The moment you have gave some excuse any type, है ना? We think that we are smart, intelligent, that हमने गुरु को मना लिया. अरे गुरु को मना सकते हो तुम. The moment you said, "Sir, I can't come to the class," he understands. That's it. Because no reason, unless very very rare, can be reason for you not to come to class. He cannot accept. That's it. That's what he expects. Full stop. Final. Not that he is selfish or anything. Then only the thing will happen. We cannot see it our Guru and God or anyone. But we think. Like that example. Here, basically inside, we have this base problems. अब देखो कोई बिल्डिंग के एक नहीं दो नहीं तीन नहीं चारों पिलर ढीला डाला है, वो खड़ा ही नहीं होगा बिल्डिंग. होगा भी तो वेरी फ्यू डेज, वेरी soon it will collapse. So basically we are ignorant, है ना. Basically we are disinterested, basically we are lazy, and we are interested in the outer world basically. वहां हमको रूट में करेक्ट करना है. If we don't correct at that root level, then our whole spirituality will be 1000 साल भी करो, then only one thing we say कि कुछ नहीं हुआ. There are people who say 5 years I am with this guru, nothing happened. कोई कहते 10 साल से मैं हूँ, कोई कहते 15 साल से, कोई कहते 30 साल हो गए I am with this organization, और 40 साल हो गए. अरे it's not the amount of time, no. Not even the amount of doing external grass. एक्सटर्नल ग्रास थिंग्स वो कूली भी करेगा ना, isn't it? लोड ले जाकर लगाएगा. Anybody, a paid person can do the things external grass. Everything he will do if he pays sufficient. It's not doing outside, na. Who says the Vedanta is doing? It's doing with all these inner basics. Without the basics, it's not sadhana at all. It's a mechanical thing. मैकेनिकल थिंग में ऊपर ऊपर दिखावा होता है, अंदर जो होता है वही होता है. And in this way we can continue. And without questioning and thinking that यार इम्प्रूवमेंट नहीं हो रहा है, क्या करना चाहिए था जो मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए वो लगातार कर रहा हूँ मैं. If you're not interested in thinking this way and recognize it, पता ही नहीं, हमेशा ऐसे ही रहेगा. So 4 basic things. Then 2 more aspects are there. Tomorrow we'll discuss them. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now in our today's shloka, which one we'll chant? Bolo. Today is Shinivaram. No, any date's okay. I will chant the mantra. गण वेंकटेश्वर भगवान का करते हैं. Today's, no? Beautiful mantra it is. Vina Venkatesham Nanatho Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha. बड़ा मंत्र है. So Vina Venkatesham Nanatho Nanatha. Other than Lord the Venkateshwara, there is nobody in Natha for the entire universe, whether they accept it or not. But for my own self, my life, he is the only Natha. Therefore, Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smara. Always I do the Smarana of that Venkateshwara Bhagavan. Then Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasid. Oh Venkatesha, who is a Hari, become prasanna towards me. Then Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha. It is in the shloka, the Bhakta wrote the word Priya, but always we have to understand that the Lord say हमें Priya nahi hitam मांगना चाहिए. So chant the word Priya because that's the mantra, but we should not ask for the Priya, we have to ask for the Hita. Priya Shreya में हमें श्रेयसी मांगना है. So Shreyas is the prayers to me. I love Shreyas, so I am asking only that. So very precisely I told the meaning. Feel the presence of Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara in the heart and chant this mantra. Om Vina Venkatesham Nanatho Nanatah Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanatho Nanatah Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Venkatesha is vocative. In that, no visarga. Venkatesha, bas. No, Rama, like that. Om Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha विना वेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथः सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ विना वेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथः सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ विना वेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथ सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ विना वेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथ सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ विना वेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथ सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ विना वेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथ सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ. Lots of mantras, such things are there. Beautiful. May Bhagavan Venkateshwara bless us to be freed from this samsara. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनावतु नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् भवता जनता भविता सुहिता भविता ब्रह्मानंदम परम सुखदम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद् गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति धर्म संस्थापकानां निरंतर दिग्विजयः राम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुविघ्न शाश्वत समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठास्यां कक्षायामागतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थं कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशङ्कर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम नित्यानन्दं निराधारं निखिलाधारमवेयं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहं. पारायणम् अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः 13, 14, 15, 16. ॐ वह्नेर्यथा योनिगतस्य मूर्तिः न दृश्यते नैव च लिङ्गनाशः स भूय एवेन्धनयोनिगृह्यः तद्वो भयं वै प्रणवेन देहे स्वदेहमरणिं कृत्वा प्रणवं चोत्तरारणिं ध्याननिर्मतनाभ्यासात् देवं पश्येत निगूढवतो. दिरेषु तैलं दधनेव सर्वैः आपस्रोतः स्वर्णेषु चाग्निः एवमात्मात्मनि गृह्यतेऽसौ सत्येनैनं तपसा योऽनुपश्यति सर्वव्यापिनमात्मानं क्षीरे सर्परिवार्पितम् आत्मविद्या तपोमूलं तद्ब्रह्मोपनिषत्परं तद्ब्रह्मोपनिषत्परम्. Friends, in our study, 5th chapter, the explanation regarding Jiva will conclude with the 12th mantra, which we have to study. Before that, in the 11th mantra, about the Jiva, how he basically travels from one loka to the other, and in each loka from one sharira to the other, and through the shariras, one anubhuti to the other. This anubhuti one to the other is common to all beings, but along with the anubhavas, which are the karma phala, doing the new karma is more in the human beings. Because in human being, the manabuddhi are there to do the sankalpa and kamanas. Indriyas are there to see the kamyavastus. Therefore, the karma indriyas also are there, and in the mind, because of the kamana, the prabala ichha to do the karma to get the karma kama phala is there. Therefore, jiva is the only one who goes on doing the karma. That is what will be told in the next mantra in the 12th. उससे पहले इस श्लोक में this is how the human being's life or the jiva's life goes on going from one sharira to other. है ना? Remember that. Sankalpana, Sparshana, Drushti, Mohaihi. Then Karma Anugani, Anukramena, Dehi, Sthaneshu, Rupani, Abhisamprapadyate. It is such an important thought to be so clearly understood and kept in mind that we neglect the thought, therefore we don't feel the need of its understanding, so we never remember it. That's why we erratically live, not the clarity and not discipline. That's why what happens to us always is out of or not in our control. I know my karmas backed by my own sankalpana, sparsha, drushti and moha are the ones which are deciding where I am going to born, in which sharira, and what sukha dukkha I am going to. If this is not clearly remembered all the time, we erratically keep doing the things. The difference between a wise person and otherwise person, so many ways it can be described. In this context is an otherwise person does an action, then feels regretted or guilty. यार मैंने क्यों किया? A wise person first thinks, understands, and then he does, and he feels fulfillment having done the action. Because his action is that which gives the sense of fulfillment. In the earlier fellow, the action was definitely of that type which gives regret and guilt. Because he did, then he thought. A wise person thinks and does. And to think, you have to have a basic data. Data is this, that you get what you deserve by doing. And the deserving, the desire, so these are the four aspects. Sankalpana, Sparshana, Drushti, Moha. And instead of Moha, if you are a wise person, we can say Jnana. Sankalpana, Sparshana, Drushti, Samagravagahana. Say when we do the karma, then we get the correct positive results only. So, karmani, we do the karma prompted by these four things. है ना? Drushti moha is, sorry, drushti and because sparsha is because of the outer perceptions. Sankalpana is the freedom of the mind which is misused in doing some or the other sankalpa. Or after the data received from the sparsha and drushti, then the mind does sankalpa. Yes, that's beautiful. I must get it. The desire happens. Moha is vasanas. Suddenly from वासना में कोश कोई डिजायर आ जाता है. कहाँ छुपाए हो तब तक पता नहीं. But suddenly the desire came. But is this desire right or not? Should I fulfill it or not? That thinking is not there. That's called moha. But I do. है ना? Like मिठाई खाने को मन आया. तब तक नॉर्मल था. Suddenly मिठाई खाने का कहाँ से आया thought? It was in the vasana. So it was in the vasana, it's not known. That's called moha. First aspect of moha. Second, when the thought came, do you pause and think, is it required? Is it necessary? No. That thought, that question never comes. It has to be asked. Question only we don't ask. Even if somebody asks, we have 20 arrows to attack. That one good positive thought. To every one positive thought, there are 13 negative thoughts. When we question it, क्यों मैं मिठाई खाऊं अभी? Isn't it? Actual honest answer is not required. Stomach full hai. You are also diabetic. More sweets eating gives you nidra ityadi. It makes you bhogi, etc. इतना सारा आंसर्स है और स्वीट नहीं खाने के लिए. But instead of that, even if a question comes, we give the other answers. No, no, खाओ क्या फर्क पड़ता है मजा आता है. After all, मिठाई तो खाने के लिए है. And I love that sweet particularly. And I have lots of money. So I'm not cheating anyone. It's with my own money I'm eating. I'm not looting from somebody. Oh, okay, I'll take little more insulin. How does it matter? After all, क्या एक दिन anyway मरना है. रोते रोते क्यों मरना है भूखे भूखे मिठाई खा के मारेंगे. See how many stupid justifying thoughts we do. We entertain to support that thought of eating the desire, eating the sweet. That all is called moha. Example, an explanation. Therefore, sankalpana, sparshana, drushti, moha ke karana, we have the desire, it is so powerful that we definitely do the karma. And that karma can be shastriya or ashastriya, dharma or adharma, satkarma or dushkarma. That's all, it is not mentioned. We do something or the other. Then we may do with or without our knowledge or ignorance, but the result giver will not give with ignorance. है ना? Like a criminal does a crime anjane mein, but the judge will not give his judgment anjane mein. चल ठीक है मैं भी बिना सोचे punishment या freedom देता हूँ तुमको. No, no. He'll have to give according to the penal code, whatever you call. राज्यांग में हमारा जो भी है पीसी उसके अनुसार the judge has to. So too, the karma phaladata will not be giving the phala accidentally, without thinking or with moha. No, उनका कंप्यूटर पक्का होता है, वो कभी खराब नहीं होता. वो परफेक्टली to our karma, what should be the results, वो assess करके that only gives. In that getting the results are decided which loka we are born. Be attentive, it can be totally another Brahmanda also. Depending on our punya and papa karma, it can be urdhalokas also. It can be on earth also. It can be patala loka also. Loka I am talking first. So too, the yoni. There are 84 lakhs of jivas. Any one of them can be given to us. And in every one of them, or most of them, the Stri or Napumsaka or Punglinga. Three types of are there. Shariras, three Napumsaka. Thirdly, after that also in each of the Sharira again, the varieties, million varieties. है Is it a dwarf type or the ordinary height or like a tadkaped? You see some people are unnecessarily 6.5, 7.5 feet का इतना लंबा होता. And the other fellow is 1.5 feet, 3 feet वाले, 4 feet, Lilliput, dwarf. So too the black or white, fat or thin. And in each one, each some aspects of the personality or body. I'm talking only mainly body. Good, others are not good. है ना somebody can look nice eyes with अच्छा आंख होता है पर कान सुनता नहीं कान ठीक होता है आंख दिखता नहीं. These are all the next levels of the results that are given. So lokas, then the yonis, then the linga, then the akara of the sharira, then its abilities, debilities. है ना why somebody is a sprint, oh, it runs so fast, not everybody. And most of them are from the Kenya and Nigeria, Uganda, Canada. Others यही लोग भागते रहते. Maximum they run. The other day before the fellow has broken that record. And his background was so much he was addicted to this that somehow he came out. In cricket also, that fellow was almost gone into depression and suicide. Now he's top in the world. So why somebody is running so fast? Why are not others? है ना? Each one इन उसमें भी कोई दौड़ने में फास्ट है तो कोई जैवलिन थ्रो में फास्ट है, कोई शॉट पुट में है. एवरीबॉडी जैवलिन थ्रो वाला कैनॉट थ्रो शॉट पुट. शॉट पुट गोल वाला होता है ऐसा करके करते. जैवलिन इज दैट वन. इसको वो करने को बोलो उसको ये करने को नहीं होता वो. एवरीवेयर आर्मी में everybody cannot use every vehicle, every of the weapon comfortably sophisticatedly. They may be given training, but एक एक का अपने उसमें ही perfection. Why? These are the things. Dance. Dance is a common word, but how many types of dance are there? Everybody cannot do. The one who does Western वाला उसको भरतनाट्यम करने को बोलो. सुट दोनों 10 साल भरतनाट्यम सीखा है. यू टेल फॉर देम टू डू दैट वेस्टर्न डांस वाला. देन ही विल टेल पहले नीचे पानी डालो, छिपकली रखो, कॉकरोच लगाओ, फिर आग भी लगाओ, देन थ्रो मी, देन आई विल डांस. दैट इज कॉल्ड द अदर डांस. वी आर गिविंग यू एग्जांपल्स. In the same way, the other aspects. Somebody loves mitha, other loves namkeen. Some peculiar fellow, he likes kadava only. Somebody likes sour. Sour is different from salty. You understand how many, ye sara karma fal. That is the meaning of karma anugani and anukramena. And the funniest part is what? As a human, especially when we come, we are given this loka and then yoni sharir as human. While going through all our sukha dukkha's, the karmaphala, newer and newer ones, every moment we are adding. And we always think physically acting only a karma. No. Vocally also you say something, it became karma, it will give its result. Even the mental observation or thought, it can be very mild, but that will give its result. Like you are standing in a railway station or airport bus, किसी को देखा. Mentally you thought something about that person. That becomes a karma inside. वो कभी ना कभी result आएगा. You have to be very careful. That's how. That is why हमें भगवान का नाम लो, जिनसे मिलना है उनसे मिलो, जो बात करनी करो, जो सोचना है सोचो. Otherwise everything creates a vasa. Somebody you look at and you say बहुत मोटा है. That thought will be there in your mind, and when you say somebody else, वो भी ऐसा ही मोटा था. Something you remember and some karma for that. That is the meaning of karma anugani. And then anukramena. Anukramena, Shankara Bhagavan says, Anukramena paripaka apekshaya. Whichever the karmas get fructified to give result, that type of results are given. Dehi sthaneshu rupani avisamprapadyate. So this is such a topic. Basically, every of the scriptures listening person, satsang listening person, hundreds of times, if he listens one topic, that is this about the karma phala. And accordingly, the most important topic also is this one. And the most funniest is most neglected topic is also this. That still we don't mind our vocal, physical, mental actions and create the hell for our own future, havoc for our own future by own our actions. Our own, nobody is responsible. Are you responsible for my results? No, my actions. Again, our common sense thought. We are ignorant, we are disinterested in doing good things, we are lazy, and we enjoy doing bad. That's why. Why? Because either we don't listen, even if we listen, we don't understand, even if we understand, we don't practice. Even we practice, we don't practice till it becomes an habit or it gives an experience. Connect it with our common sense thought, 100%. Correct? Now the next one is what? Continuation of it. The mantra bara. Stulani sukshmani bahoni chaiva. Rupani dehi swagunair vrunoti. Kriya gunairatma gunaischa tesham. Samyoga heturaparopi drushtah. This is the what already explained. Therefore, this can go fast. स्थूलानि सूक्ष्माणि बहूनि चैव रूपाणि देहि सगुणैर्वृणोति क्रियागुणैरात्मगुणैश्च तेषां संयोगहेतुः अपरोऽपि दृष्टः. So the grossest meaning is this, of which the deeper explanations Bhashya we will study tomorrow. Stulani Sukshmani Bahuni Rupani. You will get Stula and Sukshma Shariras. Stula like elephant, Sukshma is an ant. Huh? He can be in one life one elephant on which there are 10,000 other small insects are there. He can be in the other life, can be that one insect among the 10,000 insects on that elephant. छोरा मक्खी वगैरह घूमते रहता है, that is also जीव. स्थूला and सूक्ष्म. Shankar Bhagwan gives different meanings. Stula means he says Pashana, even the stone life. And it's a proof. Ahalya, Gautama has cursed her, she became stone. And how many Purana Katha में ऋषिज मुनीश्वर cursed that you पत्थर बन जा करके, पेड़ बन जा करके. पेड़ example नलकूबर मणिग्रीवा, वृक्ष योनि. They are also jiva. Every mountain is a jiva. That's why we worship that Govardhan Parvat. Bhagavan hai हमारे लिए. We do the parikrama. So to the Arunachal Parvat, Shiva Swarupa only for us. You understood? They are all Daiviya Parvata. The other mountains also, a mountain Adhisthana, individuality is there. Anything existing means that's it. That individuality is so dormant that it doesn't respond as conspicuously as the other living beings. Like the trees do not respond as conspicuously as the animals. Like with a dandar stone, when you run towards the animal runs. The tree can't run, and also it's very mild, the jiva in it, that it cannot respond, but it allows. Chalo, kaat diya. Everywhere, the sensitivity levels in human beings also there in a class. तो मास्टर मैं मारूंगा कहते ही एक को तो पसीना रोना आ जाता है. वो दादर वेलो मार ले जितना भी मार. ओ महाराज ने 10 मारा. वो कहते हैं मास्टर जी हो गया, कल का भी आज ही मारो. यू विल टेल sensitivity. Examples we are given. So rupani dehi swagunair nivurnoti, then kriya gunair atma gunaischa. Again by identifying with the indriyas upadhis, getting that again moha and sankalpa, tesham samyoga hetu aparopi drushta. He does new actions which are called agami now, which lead to the further lives. So knowing this, what we have to know, this is how the jiva's life. Then this cycle of karma, karma, phala, he'll have to break. Then he should eject out of the cycle again enough. Janma, marana, karma, phala, sukha, dukkha, itya. That I have to understand. And for that also, so many years you have to listen to Upanishad, in which alone the nirguna, nischala, nirvikara, nirakara, nitya, nirantara, ananta, akhanda, about that Brahma Vastu, we will listen it. Nirvama nitya nirapye akhande. That pure Brahman is explained in the Maya Panchakam. Agatita gatana pathiyasi maya. That Brahma Jnana we have to know. That Brahman's glory we have to know. The desire to be that Brahman we have to have. And to reach to that, we have to break the cycle of karma, phala, janma, marana, which are the lot of the jiva. So for jiva, through karma, phala, through identification upadhis, goes through the janma, marana chakra, it's called samsara. Then sadhaka, knowing that there is another state of being other than this, he tries to break these shackles, enter into that state of being. And Siddha Purusha enters it, reaches, and he is now, I am that Brahman. There is no jivatva, there is no samsara. See, we are listening to Upanishads thankfully for a good amount of time. इसलिए थोड़ा at least when we are listening, there is some sense made by the sentences. In the earlier days, what our Guru was, it was not making even sense. After making sense, then it should make meaning. Is it sensible? I ask you. Yes, sir, it's making sense. No, is it meaningful? Yes. Then are you convinced? Yes. Then are you ready for sadhana? Yes. No, these are sadhanas. Do it. So in this way, आप समझ में आ रहा है ना? कितने सालों साल हमें सुनते सुनते that understandings paripakvatas, the initiatives paripakvatas, starting sadhana and consistently doing without missing the perfection of those sadhanas. All of that is the one which makes the building and edifies of Adhyatmika sadhana, taking us to the Saudha, the moksha. Saudha means the topmost portion. Om 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 Purnamada Om Purnamidam Purna Purnasya Purnam Purnameva Om Shanti Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. That's a Brahmaramastu. Sorry for the delays today. Quickly we'll do one sloka of Gita. Let us not miss for small reasons. Hari Om. Enjoy.